settled next to the Willamette River. Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So Oregon's offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. They'll give it to the back. Jukes his way for more. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Scanning the field, it's McFadden. Swings it out to the flat. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And the Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Here's the handoff. Turns it on in midfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. The great ones are okay. You want to blitz, I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
A first down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He'll try to slam it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's McFadden. Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Casey. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Ducks are marching down the field. Power football with the run.
Nice run there on 1st down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Unloads quickly. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking out front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's perfect. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He wants to throw. Finds his man down the middle.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work it upfield and get the 1st down.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Robinson. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Trying play action. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That is no good. And here in the first quarter, we remain tied. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of bounce, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On the move at the 30. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he loses the ball deep in his own end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, baby.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Makes the grab. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. Off the RPO, complete.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Just a misfire from this sophomore as he threw it behind him. And the Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Complete to the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking for space, it's Robinson. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. The Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Wants to throw. It's McFadden. quick strike complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After the first down completion, it's second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll run for it on third and short. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. They're working that left side. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top on first down. Floating away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Pulls and throws out the RPO. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to scramble. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. Try to get it on the ground. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Minnesota packed a wallop today, and in many ways felt like it packed Gophers Nation with them too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead, it felt like a walk through the park in Minneapolis.
The sure hands, it's Robinson.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick pass on the jet motion. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Off-play action on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up. just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Warriors! Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass, it's McFadden. He'll pull it down. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Looking for space, it's Casey.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Brings up second down.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Rainbow Warriors headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Might be looking to run. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? On the run, it's Robinson. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Robinson. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Makes it past the marker. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying the run, it's Robinson. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. It's caught. And it's complete at the 6. Defense right there, but now they're backed up with a goal-to-go situation.
1st and goal, Hawaii.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. On 2nd and goal, he carries again. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Moves around to clear up the vision. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Louisiana delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Lafayette. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. 38, 17. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He's going to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Rainbow Warriors in the hurry-up. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. It's complete. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all of the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The aerial assault continues. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking downfield, it's McFadden. He tries to take the top off. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be
Nothing but green ahead. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He makes the connection. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Hawaii.
He wants to throw here on second down. Wide open downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
19. Good enough for a first down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got his man. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Hawaii.
The snap sets up the throw. Coming after it. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's way too far for everybody. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half.
Hawaii, 20.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had an enjoyable day there today in Eugene. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Rainbow Warriors will have it 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Running back goes in motion. Dialing up a second down pass play. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Rainbow Warriors are on the move. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll toss it to the left. Finally pulled down, but not before, moving the chains for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming forward.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Gets it out quickly. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Clemson had an impressive showing there in Death Valley, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Trevor Lawrence is impressed with this one. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Handoff from the shotgun. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He leaves it with his back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Running with power. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third down, going up top. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on the recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. This offense has a second down play. He'll try to pop the draw. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now on second down. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A third and long coming up here. To the air, it's McFadden. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Out of the gun, the inside give. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. On the option. Now the toss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
52, Hawaii, 27.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes a move. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. The give to the back. Nice move to keep moving. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. The Ducks will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down.
1st down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Now he's looking to throw it. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. To throw, it's McFadden. Fires left. Makes the grab. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go right back to the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Oregon! And the punishment has been extended. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Buys a little time with his feet. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He finds his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on 1st down from the 30. To the ground, he's got it again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Tackled immediately after the catch. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Completes it in the middle. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take it in for 6 more points. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Give to the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Goes to the option. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Ducks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. He wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. A first down run in the red zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll leave it with him. Trying to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's McFadden. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't hate the mindset. If there's time on the clock, keep trying to score.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They go to the counter. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Right down the middle. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His 1st interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves to change for the 1st down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And the Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Ducks are flying down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy completion. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's McFadden. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown Ducks! And the route is on. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
66, Hawaii, 41.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Comes out throwing on first down. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He wants to pass it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is a third and long. The throw. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Oregon! And the pummeling has started. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Missouri was able to finish off a close one in Columbia. They did just enough both offensively and defensively to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to fire on second down. This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got rid of it just in time.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Really nice job by the offense. Hey, man, trust your guys, right? We got all these analytics on fourth down, set it, go for it. They trust their quarterback. He gets it done with the completion and gets the big first down.
He'll just keep slinging it. Getting some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get to him again.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Looking to throw on second down. The quick out. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Unloads it downfield. He's got it at the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Rainbow Warriors line it up with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. It's still third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on fourth and goal. Wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Warriors.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it fourth and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
Getting set for the point after.
Here is on for the extra point.
Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Let's see what they do on third down.
Brings up third down.
The give as they work on that clock. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.